Hello everyone, it is the Monday meal today with Cara, and we are doing a BLT mac and cheese. You heard that right, a BLT mac and cheese that I got off the allrecipes.com dinner spinner app. So, I am cooking the pasta. It says half of a 16-ounce box, but I'm using all of it because I want it to be more food. So, using the whole thing, and that means our pasta's done, that timer. Then I cut up 6 strips of thick cut bacon, Oscar Mayer natural thick cut, no additives. And I am cooking that. It takes about 10 minutes to get it browned all over. When that's done, we're going to take out the bacon, but we're going to leave the bacon grease to make our sauce. So I will show you that. I got to get the pasta turned off right now because it's time to drain it. Okay, now we're working on the sauce. So we have taken our bacon out with a slotted spoon, put it on paper towels to degrease it, to drain the grease. Then I've put 1/4 cup of organic sprouted garbanzo bean flour that I got from Thrive Market, link below, and whisked it for about a minute with the bacon grease. So it's at 1/4 cup of bacon grease, 1/4 cup of the flour. So that is ready. Now we take a can of diced tomatoes with the juice and pour that in here. So we're gonna whisk that together. And this is gonna make our sauce, guys. So exciting. All right. Now we need 1.5 cups of milk. So we're gonna use oat milk. I got this from Sam's, Planet Oat. So I'm gonna put 1.5 cups of that in there. All right, now we are supposed to stir this sauce till it gets thick and bubbly, which it is now, as you can see. Then we put 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese in there. We are using BioLife Vegan, just like cheddar shreds, because I'm allergic to dairy and gluten. So by the way, the pasta that I made was quinoa pasta, gluten-free. Also has added protein. All right. See if I missed any pieces of cheese. Got it all. Okay, so now we're gonna stir this in here and let it melt into the sauce. And again, we want it to get thick. And it says if it's too thick, you could always thin it with a little milk. Then we're gonna taste it and add salt and ground pepper as needed. You can see it's already melting. This sauce is going to be awesome. I feel like this whole dish is going to be pretty awesome. I just cannot wait to taste the finished product. All right, I'm going to keep stirring this until everything melts, and then season it with some salt and pepper, and then I'll show you what happens next. Okay, so we have incorporated our pasta in with our sauce, and that's what you're supposed to do next. So I took the cooked pasta and put it in there and stirred it to coat. Now we're gonna take this and pour it into a 9 by 13 inch baking dish that I've already greased with avocado oil. So I'm gonna pour that in there, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so we have taken our crispy bacon that we crisped up, and we have sprinkled it over the top of our lovely BLT mac and cheese. And so now we're gonna put it into a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for 20 to 30 minutes until the top is bubbly and the broccoli is crisp tender. Now, I know I just said broccoli, but I didn't put that in the recipe because it said optional, and I didn't want that as an option. So it does not have broccoli in it, so therefore it probably won't have to cook as long. I'll just watch it. So I don't have to worry about the broccoli being crisp tender. And then also I was supposed to add grape tomatoes that were sliced in half. I don't have those, and I don't really like too much tomatoes, so I feel like the can was enough, and I didn't add those either. So just so you know, when you look at the link for the original recipe down below, I didn't add the broccoli because it was optional, and I didn't add the grape tomatoes because I didn't have any and I didn't want that much tomato. So we just need the top to be bubbly, 350-degree oven. Then when I pull it out, I will show you how we get the L of the BLT into this. Okay, while our BLT mac and cheese is in the oven, we are doing it's supposed to be arugula, but once again, I don't like arugula the way it tastes, so I went with romaine hearts, which is the lettuce I had. So chopped up a cup of that and then mixed it with a teaspoon, and it says lemon juice, but I'm allergic to citrus, so we can't have lemon juice. So it says an alternative to lemon juice is any kind of vinaigrette dressing. So I have made a balsamic vinaigrette and tossed my 1 cup of chopped lettuce with a teaspoon of the vinaigrette. So I'm going to put this in the fridge until the mac and cheese is done. When it's done, you toss the lettuce on top and then serve it. So I'll show you that. Okay, we have got our mac and cheese out of the oven. And this is what it looks like. Nummy, nummy. Bubbly on top. I did about 30 minutes actually, even without the broccoli in there. So it's bubbly on top. Now we're going to take our lettuce that we tossed with a teaspoon of balsamic vinaigrette and place it over the top before serving. Oh, it's so colorful. Nummy, nummy. Look at that. So pretty. So colorful. And that, my friends, is how you make a BLT mac and cheese. Link to the original recipe below. Enjoy.